5, 4, 3. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Xavier and Jasmine Live Gaming.
I'm Xavier.
And I'm Jasmine. We're back after a long weekend of absence, and we are live. Tonight is a Saturday night. It is November the 6th, and we are playing only our second stream? Only our second stream of Alan Wake Remastered. So we started this game, I want to say 2 weekends ago, and we're getting back into it now. So if you're not familiar with Alan Wake, it is a cult classic. I don't know cult classic, but it was a critically acclaimed game released originally a decade ago?
Yeah, you call it a cult classic.
Okay, cult classic.
It was on Xbox, about a decade ago.
About a decade ago, and it's back, and it's available for PlayStation, and remastered. So we're gonna, we're gonna get in there.
I'll handle a quick summary, Japan, of the game itself, and then you'll have to summarize where we're at in the game.
Okay.
We're playing as Alan Wake. He's a famous writer, and in this game we are... Oh shoot, what are we doing? I thought I had it. I thought I rehearsed it in my head before we started. We are trying to save our wife, but at the same time we just... Okay, let me start over. What are we doing, Chad?
Okay, so I don't really know the whole story, but I do know that we started the game on our way to a vacation. We're going to have a little retreat because we're a struggling author and we're looking for inspiration. That was the start of, it's told non-linearly, so there's kind of a prologue in which we're in dark places like this and we're being attacked by these dark figures, and they're hurt by the light. They can't find us to the light. And we had a bad dream where we killed someone with our car.
Oh yeah, okay. You tag me in. I forgot about.
All right, tag you in.
Tag it in.
Yep.
Here we go. Like Japan said, we were on vacation. Our wife mysteriously disappeared, so we're trying to solve that mystery. All while our narrator can't remember what happened after his wife disappeared because his memory was erased. His memory was erased so long that during that time he wrote a whole novel apparently. And we're recently finding pages of his manuscript, but the novel that he wrote is also
nonsense.
Oh, I was gonna say coming to life.
Oh yes, that too.
So much so I think some of these pages, he wrote a page about him finding the pages.
I kept finding the pages as if by accident.
Yeah.
So the book I couldn't remember was.
So we're trying to uncover all these shenanigans.
I can't tell what level of meta we're at any given point in time.
I began to hunt the pages feverishly.
Yeah, Alan definitely needs some help.
Yeah, are we? Name of this chapter is Waking Up to a Nightmare, so I believe we're awake right now officially.
Okay.
Guaranteed. So this is present time. We need to keep an eye on his outfit to see if that can be an indicator for us.
Oh, yeah.
When he's dreaming and whatnot.
I remember thinking and actually asking in our first stream if we as the player are intended to be the author or the audience. And I think we're both. I think we're supposed to be experiencing what Alan is experiencing as we're looking at him, along with him. But I also think we're supposed to know more than he knows right now.
Okay.
Which is weird. Is as difficult to articulate as it is to play. Because I don't know what's going on.
These rocks look real suspicious.
Yeah, I didn't like one of them rolling by itself.
Seriously?
This isn't...
Audio delay?
This isn't... What was that game you were playing? Deep?
Deep?
The game where the aliens would hide as objects.
Oh, Prey.
This isn't Prey. Okay, so sometimes when you shine your light, you'll find these little icons, and that's just your subconscious ways. I don't know if we're in his subconscious or not, but we'll call it his subconscious.
No. Those lights, right? Those markings on the wall?
Yeah.
He wrote it. That's something... Oh, well, never mind. In the game, they said that's someone writing stuff on the wall, invisible ink type stuff.
Okay, well, who wrote it?
I don't know.
Okay.
So whoever was stashing supplies.
Maybe it was us from the first time we went through here.
Oh, during our memory loss?
Yeah. That type of thing.
This game was... The audio in this game was...
Oh, I forgot how awful it was.
Audio in this game is not great, mixing wise. So y'all need to keep me updated. Like right now, I can't even hear them. I'm turning up some. For us, I mean. Oh.
Everything, actually, we're pretty clear. Everything in the game can go up.
Okay, let me change these around. I feel like we optimized it last time. I'll turn up sound
Okay,
effects.
so I will try to catch up to the story. So we had the prologue where we were.
Wait, hold on, because this guy about to yell. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, he's saying nonsense. Never mind.
Yeah, he is. We were in the prologue, highly distressed in this world where things are attacking us. This kind of looks like his typical dreamscape, even though I can't remember if we're in a dream right now. And
we're awake.
Okay, we're awake. And then we kind of cut back to reality, or just the normal version of the story. It was us and our wife, and we're on a nice little boat on our way to this island that was supposed to just be a nice little couples retreat to relax and unwind. Immediately we were recognized, because we're, I guess, a famous author, and some people in town recognized us. Oh. A lot of enemies.
Run! How do I run?
And the combat is weird. It's a combination of hitting them with flashlight and actual, like, firearms. But anyway...
Oh, these people booking it.
Yeah, they're really fast. We had trouble with combat in the last stream.
Mean to waste my flare gun. Yes, we had trouble with combat last stream because we're just here for the story.
Right.
So much so, I went back and we played it all on easy. So we're on easy right now.
Yeah, we started on normal. Now we're on easy. So anyway, we're on this island. We're trying to relax, but people have recognized us. So we're like, it's fine. We just went to meet up with someone who we knew to like get a key and directions to our hotel, but he was incapacitated for whatever reason, and we got intercepted by this mysterious woman.
It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein.
It's just as quiet on the stream as it is for us.
Okay.
But the price for such a legacy is.
Would they consider this an effect? Let me check. No, because the menu's louder than him talking. Why is that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Night Springs.
Yeah, just read the
He's just quiet.
subtitles.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
You think this is the whole episode?
Yeah, I do.
Let me zoom in for y'all. I can't zoom in.
It would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. 𝙍𝙀𝘾𝙀𝙀 is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
We're not gonna watch a whole episode of Twilight Zone, so hopefully we can like see that from the menu or something later, or I'll just look it up on YouTube.
Alright, as I was, mysterious woman intercepted us, kind of gave me like Edgar Allan Poe vibes. Intercepted us and gave us a set of keys and some directions. So we went out to where we thought we were supposed to go, but both us and our wife were kind of concerned, but there was like a little cabin there, so we just went ahead and went for it. Now our wife is deathly afraid of the dark. Is that right?
Yeah, she can't stand. She can't be in the dark for more than a second.
She has a severe phobia of the dark, so we went ahead of her into the kind of scary cabin just to turn all the lights on. And while we were separated, I don't quite remember what happened.
Why we separated? Because we got in a fight because she popped my typewriter.
Oh,
even though
yeah,
we're supposed to be
yeah.
on vacation.
Do you want to tell that part?
No, let's focus on this.
Okay. So we get inside, and she's like, hey, I brought you a gift. And we open it, and it's a typewriter. And we're supposed to be on vacation. And he's a struggling author, struggling for inspiration. And she's just like, oh, I just thought this place is so inspiring. Maybe you'll write something. Which I thought was kind of rude. I mean, maybe she had good intentions. But I was like, Miss Ma'am, your husband done whisked you away to this little private island in a little private cabin. And you're basically telling him, hey, your publisher's going to need a manuscript in about 2 weeks. So don't worry about vacation. But anyway. And then what happened? Like the lights went out? I can't remember. How did we get to where we are here? I don't recall.
Oh, this is us waking up from our fatigue state. Remember there was a car crash? There was a car crash, and that's when we woke up.
But between the car crash and us being in the cabin with our wife?
That's where his memory's lost.
So after we got our typewriter, we got in a car crash.
No. So yeah. So we left. We yelled. We had a fight. We left. We came back. Our wife was gone.
Okay, wait. After we got a typewriter, we had a fight.
Yes.
Okay.
We had a fight. We left. The second we left, she got attacked by something. We went back for her. She was gone. We fell off a cliff, and that was all. That was all in the past. And between then and now, he has no idea what happened.
Gotcha.
But during that time, he wrote a book.
It was pretty wild of him to leave his wife with that terrible phobia alone in that cabin.
Yeah. Now about like 50 candles lit.
Right. Okay, I'm starting to vaguely remember that.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since we
So the
last
prologue really took place in the present, and then the kind of what I'm thinking of as the first chapter was actually a flashback.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, because the prologue had a voice from the heavens talking to us.
Yeah.
So that could have been a nightmare too. We don't know where that sticks in yet.
Okay, so they get settled in for their little vacation. They get in a disagreement because he's upset, because he's trying to relax, and he leaves. She gets attacked by some crazy things.
That's strong.
And on his way back to save her, I feel like I remember him falling off something.
Yeah, I think we fell into the lake.
Yeah, we fell into the lake.
And there was some scuba diver picture.
Stucky's body
think was there.
vanished, leaving behind only
And then
a
Stucky,
lifetime of
so-
nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
He is so... The dialogue is so quiet on the stream, you can barely hear it.
Okay.
Or you can just bring us down and I'll just, turn my whole master up.
I'll turn back up. I did have it at 7, but it's just the sound effects are
Ridiculous.
nowhere near the same level as the dialogue.
So when we got to town, we were supposed to meet this guy Stucky. And he was supposed to be the one to give us these keys and these directions. We know him. And when everything went south and we woke up after the car crash and everything, Stucky had been, quote, taken. And taken is this, I don't know, it could be made equivalent to like a zombie state where the darkness has consumed him. And you'll hear the taken speaking utter gibberish. And we have to expel the darkness from them, and I think also kill them.
Alright, keep your eyes open for any manuscript pages. Can I climb this? Nope. Just during that boss fight, you saw me have to look up the controls. I forgot to dodge.
Yeah.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
You did? Oh, yeah, that thing.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. They got secrets up here, huh? Maybe not.
No. Whoa.
Oh, nope, no secrets.
Okay. Well, considering how difficult that was to get to,
No.
if this were Pokemon, there'd be an invisible item there that you could collect.
My draw to Pokemon when I was in 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I think my friend shoot, what was his name? Manning? Something. The last name was Manning. I forgot his first name.
Uh-huh.
DeMarcus, maybe?
After the insanity I just
but-
experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted
I'll tell my story after he's done talking. I feel like we're about to reach another story point here. Or maybe not.
So this is real. This
The
isn't a
Deer Fest had
dreamscape.
been 2
Yes,
weeks
real.
away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's been a week since his wife was kidnapped, or we don't even know.
It's pretty fast.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Oh, looking at the TV. Oh,
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside
Oh, it's
there's
me.
only darkness. Outside the cabin. Outside the
so the
store,
TV's in
there's
this game
only
is just
darkness.
really low.
I can feel a presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this.
Okay.
It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Okay. So I guess after we fell in the water, we got out of the water, went back into the cabin, and started writing the book.
With the belief that it would come true for some reason?
Yes. I don't know what led him to believe that, but it seems to be correct because everything he's written down, we are doing right now. Okay. It's just about the parade.
Alright, go ahead and finish your
Oh yeah, so you're talking about Easter eggs. My friend Marcus in 4th grade, he had the Game Boy Advance, you know? So he had his Pokemon game, Pokemon Green, Leaf Green.
Oh.
And I didn't actually see him do any Pokemon fights. I just saw him, this little avatar guy walking around the area and finding those little Pokemon balls, little Pokeballs out and around that had secrets in them.
Yep.
I was like, oh, I like that. So he traded me that for like $4. He gave me that game for $4.
Leaf Green was hard to come across.
I guess he didn't want it, or maybe it wasn't his to begin with. I don't know. But so the only reason I even started playing Pokemon was just so I can go on Easter egg hunts, basically.
Nice.
Not for the actual game.
But did you ever find the invisible items?
Yeah.
Those were my favorite, especially when I got it right. Well, this feels like there's an Easter egg in here.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah, very. I'm sure you're busy. There's a lot going on.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Huh?
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
I forgot he has that author monologue.
Yeah. So I guess we're listening to him write the story while we're living it.
But he sounds like he's writing after the fact, right? Like at the end.
I think we're hearing the manuscript that he wrote during those days that he can't remember.
Ooh. Well, yeah. That sounds right. That sounds right. So where'd my car at then? Oh no, I crashed it earlier. Never mind. Oh.
There is no cabin on Cauldron Lake.
Did the game just start?
Oh.
Oh my goodness. The game just started. Oh, that was the end of episode 1. Okay. Ooh, I was kind of scared.
I was also kind of scared. This pace is
Think this music's copyrighted?
most likely.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip it, just to be
Previously
safe.
on Alan Wake.
Oh, thank goodness.
I came to Bright Falls.
They can explain it much better than I can.
Yeah. Cause I have no idea what's going on.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. Now she's missing. Alice? Alice? I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Oh.
Oh my, not a
no,
flashback,
that's too
please.
far back. That's too far back.
My timeline is
I got the same.
destroyed.
I got the same jacket, so clothes are not going to be able to help us here.
Yeah, this is nasty. Why you got this tweed jacket with a hoodie underneath? I don't like that at all.
Honey, I'm home.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
wait,
check
no.
out the tweed blazer.
Oh, it's on the wall.
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Is this an apartment?
It's a big apartment. Where am I at right now? We're in New York City, so I'm assuming it's an
I
apartment.
mean, they are in the Arcadia. Well, also you can see the apartments across from them. They're not on the first floor.
I was also going to say the Arcadia.
Oh, really? But New York has notoriously shortage on space.
Which one we say, Jen?
Hey,
I'm
handsome.
a world famous
This
author.
is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Are those your headshots? Look how ugly you look.
Looks like Jesse from Preacher.
Oh, he kind of does.
Now I lost my train of thought. What we talking about? The Arcadia.
Arcadia,
Look, more secrets.
notoriously low on space.
Screenshot that for later.
Okay.
We saw one of those. I don't pull it up right now, but we saw what are those QR codes earlier in the game. I took a screenshot, but I never actually scanned it on my phone.
Uh-huh. Let me see.
Did QR codes exist in 2010?
If they did, they weren't widely circulated by any means.
Trying to get it. Can you get that from here?
Oh. Sacrificed a lot for that. Go to webpage.
Oh, you did get it. Okay.
Vision 2.
Visions. Oh.
This is gonna be real choppy audio.
The place was an endless waking dream. I saw visions carried by the ebb and flow of different dream states. They seeped in from the reality beyond. Things I had a connection to, but also things I couldn't possibly know. I used them in my writing to make it real, so that the parts that weren't would become so. And there were visions that I knew were not real. Ideas I had lost, often of Casey. I had written about him for years. I used them as well. The lies had to feel true for them to become true. Had I always written this way? Even before? Seen things without realizing I was seeing them? Thinking they were mine? Was this what inspiration was for me?
That video on YouTube is copying the same style as how the Visions and narrator talks in Control.
Oh.
And Alan Wake and Control are connected. I think there's an Alan Wake DLC.
Mm-hmm.
And they mentioned Alan Wake several times. And that Control is, the purpose of, or one of the main themes of that game is items like being infused with power.
Yeah.
So maybe his typewriter is one of those
yes.
altered items. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, we're connecting the multiverse.
What's this? Okay. Oh, we missed a lot of pages in the first episode then. Oh my! They'll be able to play as a nightmare mode with this combat.
Oh.
They're wild. Oh, I'm looking at books again. Oh, look! We turned the Fall of Cassie, the first book. Oh, and Alex Cassie? Maybe he's
Casey?
Casey? Is that who he said in that vision just now? He said Casey?
Yeah, he did say Casey, and I was like, who's Casey?
Well, all these are about Casey, so I guess he's the main character of his series.
An Alex Casey thriller.
It's all coming together. This right here, that we're doing right now, reminds me of, this apartment is huge. What's this? Oh, this is a bedroom. Why we got 8 rooms?
All this extra. This is a bathroom? See how this is bigger than our bathroom in a literal home in Texas?
Yeah. I
like significantly?
Why I feel like this is bigger than our house. This floor
space.
This
has gotta be 1,600 square feet easily.
Us walk around an apartment like this reminds me of State of Mind.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go back into our State of Mind streams and look for that Decent Floyd clip, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to make that like one of those little stories on YouTube.
You must. Yes. I like your thinking.
People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third.
Isn't it crazy that people work in New York like around year long?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get up. You gotta go out there.
Yeah, and just figure it out, because they be like, roads are closed. How am I supposed to get to work if roads are closed?
You gotta take the subway.
How am I gonna get to the subway?
Yeah, you gonna walk. You gonna walk.
Please, it's
This another
a blizzard.
This another room?
I think that's the front door.
No, this is front door. Is that a picture or a circuit breaker?
Maybe that's the point of the picture.
Oh, that's our fuse box. Why is it? That doesn't make sense.
Why is it all available like that?
Yeah, I mean,
why does an apartment have its own circuit breaker?
No, we have one too.
Oh.
I'm just surprised that it's
Coffee's on.
like it looks like I'm on a hallway, right? So you think you want more side on the other side of the wall.
Oh. Yeah.
I can't move faster than this little walk you're doing.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think
So
so last night.
talking.
Look at this immaculately designed, decorated apartment.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Jim? I was trying to see what punch you were trying to make about something about a miracle.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh no.
Alan!
She needs light. She needs light.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
Oh,
I'm right here.
we already know where it's at.
Hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
How did he get to the flashlight sooner than she did?
Hi.
Why you?
You
Yeah,
okay?
you should have one like in your pocket.
I'm sorry. I just...
Is the light from that
It
outside
just
not
really
enough for you?
spooked me.
Don't worry.
guess not.
We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay.
Please, I'm off the job. Gavin, don't ask me to do some cat for you. You know, when I come home from work.
Bad. My mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
Xavier, this cabinet's not closing.
Yeah.
Come
If I ever got
respec
scared
it for
of the
me.
dark,
Yeah,
I could
3D
just
print
flip the
the
switch
part
and
or
magic
something.
light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
On a weekday.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
She called him a liar? Oh, well, she's
Henry, we're streaming. Can't go any further than that. Don't act so confused. Let me say we haven't streamed in 2 weeks. He'll know what to do. Here, play with your bone, baby. Here you go. Okay, back to present day.
Back to present.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Why is the audio in this game off by like a millisecond?
Yeah.
Okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Can you do a better patch job on my scar,
Well then,
please?
Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then.
Is it a real fish?
Sheriff Breaker
Looks like one.
waiting for you. She's very good at her job.
UFO.
She can locate your wife
UFO
and
scare, lights in
Doc
sky.
Nelson was
Can't
the
read that.
image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Was he a mid-fishing trip and he had to bring the fish inside?
That's what it sounds like. I mean, look, you see he's got his
I'm sorry you
his
had
high
to cut
boots
your
on.
morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't
He just
she?
wanted to show it
Not
off.
the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me. But she's right up there.
Hey, settle down, doctor. That guy looks so suspicious.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the luxury of being...
Oh yes, that's the one we saw in the cafe. She's
Yeah.
too scared to go down the hallway.
Missing person. Have you seen this man? Disappeared 6/20/07.
You wanna give me his name?
Identifying features knack for winning contests. That's his
What-
the identifying
where did you
feature
see
of a
that?
missing person.
Oh, I didn't see the subtitle. I mean, yeah, that's how you find him, Gavin.
Missing Richard Baugh, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller. On a camping trio, overdue, haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call. Thank you.
Where my guns at?
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
I didn't mean to come here.
Gotta explore the precinct.
Yeah.
Is this a precinct? Because it also looks insanely nice.
I think it's the sheriff station.
Sheriff station.
Is that the same thing? For a small town?
For a small town, I'm sure it is the same thing.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Okay.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric.
Where'd she go?
She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in.
Like being crazy?
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with
I tried to
maintaining the
tap
light
your shoulder and I
bulbs
messed up my
of the
headphones.
whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful
I saw the
history.
green screen on the
What small
computer
town
for half a
hasn't?
second. I thought she was playing solitary. Or was it solitary or solitaire?
Solitaire.
Solitaire.
Which, did you know that there are multiple hands that you can be dealt in solitaire where you cannot win?
What? And what's the point? Why would you even risk that?
I know, you know how frustrated I'd be.
You'd think whoever made it would have done the math.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign
I
of
think you
him.
met Mulligan in the cafe as well. Oh.
The sheriff wants
Oh, those
to
the two
see
guys
in
you
her
met?
office, Mr. Wake.
No, we met me with some officer. Remember eating coffee or drink coffee?
Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James
Oh,
out.
they're talking to other people. Alright, let's get our cell phone here. Here's the fuse box for later.
Phone, Mr. Wake?
My mom said she actually enjoyed the Eternals, even though she didn't like a lot of the pacing.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm seeing getting reviews all over the
Make
place
sure
from
you don't
people
forget your phone.
I watch.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now.
That
can
line
you tell me
delivery
what
didn't sound
happened?
right.
No, it didn't.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were
Why is she
arguing.
standing so far away
I
from her
walked out of the
desk?
cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd
Don't
lock
look at
me
her.
up.
You should go know your line. Oh, I thought it was a gun.
Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a
Alright,
spot called Lovers
supervillain voice.
Slow down, slow down, slow
Help
down.
you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Is this guy talking?
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh.
I told
no such luck.
my mom that
He went on a
I
bender
think I'm
and
an
beat
Angelina
Danny
Jolie
pretty badly.
fangirl,
He started
so that plus
shouting
her
like
good
that the
opinion of the
moment
movie
he
might be enough to make me see it.
So yeah, so one guy, one of my Avengers content creators, he gave it like 10 on his list of top 10 MCU movies. He put it at
Oh.
10.
Okay.
That means he put it over.
Oh,
more than,
ever?
Yeah.
Oh, I assumed that was for 2021.
No. 10. I like all 20 X movies.
That's crazy. So we put it higher. I'm gonna guess it was higher than Black Panther.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like,
Okay.
So, but then Jenny Nicholson, she compared it to to Joss Whedon's Justice League. She said
that feels more accurate.
But worse. She said, but worse.
That seems like it'd be the more accurate option.
But then Charlie said it's just okay. There's another more MCU shenanigans. But then at the same time, it's the worst rated one ever.
Right.
So-
Right. My mom's specific complaint was it showed too much of what you didn't need to know and not enough of what you actually did need to know. But can I believe anything she says? Because when I told her I'm an Angelina Jolie fangirl, she said I wasn't expecting for her to be in the movie. So I said, oh, so you haven't seen anything. No teaser, trailer, nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I thought, okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know if I actually want to go see it.
Yeah, I can pass on seeing it in the theater, but
They don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Yeah, let me turn the lights on for you, my friend. Try and get got. There you go.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
Mm-hmm.
The cops, they got it all wrong.
Alright, you talking a little too slow for me. I gotta go save my wife.
the kind of slow, small town sense of the setting is really built into the way the characters interact.
The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
But he was talking a little too slow. A little too slow. Okay. Alright. Explore around here a little bit. Did the sheriff take my guns? I guess they don't want me just waving my gun around. Oh, let's talk.
Told me to find a hole in the
I know. Let me listen to the radio. Let's see if our friend's online.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Oh, hold on. Is a guy?
Well, folks, it's been another long night,
Yeah.
and it's about time for me to sign off for a while.
Oh, never mind.
I need my beauty sleep.
All right, bye.
Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows.
Okay, he said there's a broken fence. I'm guessing it's this fence. Oh, no, he means this hole right here. Alright, another piece of the page here.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Oh, he spoiled it. I didn't even see that.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Okay.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
What is this? What is this area I'm at right now? You see, it has this wooden fence around this little garden. But there's no way to get in here because it's all fenced off, and they closed that hole, and it's just a broken down car. What's going on over here? This is land that's owned by someone who owns that car who's not doing anything about it.
I know, right? It's not a big enough place.
Nope. Hey, Walter or Gary. Or
a writer is a light that reveals the
That was
world of
me.
a story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
He's a maniac.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson
oh, who this guy? He got a little accent.
inadvertently caused on their recent
What you doing out here?
regrettable.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice.
I never want to be known for
I'm
roaches.
Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place
Oh.
where...
Oh, hey! Take it easy.
Oh, I'm still alive. I'm surprised she didn't shoot me.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler.
I'm surprised he didn't have glasses on.
Barry?
If you have business
I was
with
expecting
Mr.
glasses.
Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I say
What?
my word.
Why you just come out here with slurs?
I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
He was down for a long time.
Get me
No
out
one
of
helped
here.
him.
I feel like
you can arrest him.
I feel like she still will
We don't need
detain him.
Yeah.
That thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I was expecting Barry to have glasses like a Pierce from Community, you know, tinted on top a little bit.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake!
My girl Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max.
Huh?
Poor thing. I really need to go. Great.
She said someone's name is Rusty?
Yeah, why is she bringing people coffee after she gets off work?
Maybe she works here part-time.
But if you're off work, why are you bringing somebody coffee?
Oh yeah.
What an airhead.
Whoa.
Sister takes a
Yeah, why
swing
does
at
this insult
everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a mammoth. Look how small this thing is. It's like only 10 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't know about this. That looks
sure
that looks fake, actually.
I'm pretty sure a little bigger than that.
Look how hold on, look at him. Look at his neck. He ain't got no neck.
Oh, you're right. It's just
it's
just the skull right on his shoulder blades.
Shoulder to skull. This is
yeah,
is made up.
Yeah, what is this? It's one of those mermaid shenanigans. Now, what human is calling themselves Rusty?
I don't know.
Like this is
I'm
Cars
trying to think of it like Russell.
What you were saying in the car?
Maybe it's
Just
short for
listen
Russell.
to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept?
Why does it look like this bear can go one-on-one with this mammoth over there?
Look,
I agree.
Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a
No,
ticket to
I
the
didn't check
funny
Neat to
farm.
make sure our Twitch is working. It's been 2 weeks. Hold on. I gotta go back and read that mammoth statue. Because it's not a real skeleton. 14,000 years old. Donated. His mascot, but where's his neck though?
Exactly.
Oh, there it is.
That's his spine.
Oh, yeah, you're missing some pieces.
There's
here.
no, you don't get to go straight from shoulder blades to skull.
All right. I'm glad I don't remember that phone call with the kidnapper because I already forgot everything the kidnapper said.
Me too. He said, "Don't get the police involved." Some, you know, typical kidnapper stuff. I think.
Oh, sorry, that was me testing the Twitch. Looks like we're good to go. Oh, coffee. Still don't know what this coffee stuff's doing.
What's doing?
All these coffee.
Oh yeah,
cans
coffee
for buying.
canisters.
Not buying, picking up. Is bear important? Is grizzly bear? Why get this good bear? Okay, now let's say Alan is 6 feet. This grizzly bear is probably, what, 10 feet standing up?
Yeah.
So this thing's probably going on 12, 14 feet.
I still think the bear could take him though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Especially considering he ain't got no neck. He can't turn left to right.
I'm almost done.
Are you?
Hey, Rusty, right? You run cabins.
Let him finish.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Oh, you're Rusty, not the dog?
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Right across from Bucktooth Charlie?
And that's the mammoth.
Oh, I thought that was another person.
That was another human?
Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta
There's a lot of talking going on right now.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
Can this camera like move? Look how far I am. I know over the shoulder usually move a little bit to the left or right, but look, he's nowhere near the middle of the screen. Why is this camera so far? I can't move it in place. It actually throw me off. It's hurt my eyes.
Oh, I just saw a little tea candle and it reminded me of how quickly our pumpkin fell apart.
Well, you had me going
Near instantly. I think like that night it was falling apart, Japan.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the camera problem until just now. I wonder when it started.
Y'all, if you watch this, let us know in the comments if you know how to make a pumpkin last more than 24 hours. A carved pumpkin.
Yeah,
I would, at this point, I'd be okay with 48 hours. If it can go 2 days looking the way it looked when I carved it, I'd be okay with that.
To believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
I'm just gonna let Barry talk to himself.
Until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that?
That camera angle actually hurt my eyes a little bit. I don't know how.
Al? We should go to the sheriff.
Don't call me Al. I don't like
Damn it,
that.
Barry, the killer. This is not
That laugh was not heavy at all.
I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not
These
right.
lights are so bright.
Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Call the cavalry.
Who's the cavalry?
The book critics.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous.
Alright, stop with these slurs.
I don't.
It's 2021.
I'm not comfortable with that word.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is
So he's still talking.
I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so.
I think in a game with so much focus on the flashlight and stuff, they will have the characters, react to light in their eyes. Like, oh, he did say something. Okay.
Lock the door when I leave.
I'm thinking of like Ellie from The Last of Us Part 1. She turns her way when you put the flashlight on her and stuff. Alright, let's get to work. We're going to somewhere. Look for something.
Real funny, Al. Real funny.
Oh.
Thank you.
What's this? A big cabin.
Sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
With the camera always like this? Am I crazy? Is there no settings? Where are the... Oh, property controls.
Speaking of settings, have you enjoyed the new Guardians of the Galaxy flexible settings?
Yes, I made it so I can use everyone's abilities faster, and I do more damage, so I can fly through the combat.
Nice.
The combat's garbage. People giving it 5 out of 5 and stuff to happen.
5 out of 5 overall or combat?
Like overall.
Like
even. Gosh, can I show you from here? Let me see.
Oh, in the middle of the stream?
Hey, because this is important. Look at all those reviews right there. See that?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty.
If the combat's garbage, how you gonna give it that kind of score? I don't care if the story's perfect. This is a superhero game, superhero action game. Combat, it's actually really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Okay, not that bad, but it's not great.
So you like that you can adjust it and fly through it all?
I mean, yeah,
but you'd prefer it to just.
I prefer not to. I like playing hard.
Ah, yeah.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every.
Hey, Barry, I can't hear you, Barry. I'm not in the house. He's talking to himself. Okay, we have our pistol back, our revolver, but the sheriff took our flare gun and shotgun for obvious reasons.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
This flashlight's pretty strong. And that one circle. Yeah, look how far this. Oh, I almost touched that mountain. So again, and this is considered survival horror. But usually the games are, I feel like they're always designed where you can get past something even when you...
Where did you take damage from?
Who just hit me? Oh, what? Damn, I can't play this by myself.
Yeah, that's scary.
Hey. Hey. Who just threw the rock out the back of my head?
Anyway, tell us about the survival horror expectations.
A game should be built where you can't soft lock yourself. You know, like you run out of ammo and nothing else you can do. So I wonder if I use all 12 bullets right now, what would happen?
Well, you gotta remember this is an old game. Now they calling it remastered, but I haven't seen anything to separate it from a game that was actually released in 2007.
Yeah, nothing has changed. That boy threw a rock in the back of my head.
And then ran. And then he creeped up in your mirror and ran away.
Back to the show, folks. As promised, our
Oh, boy.
very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio.
Oh yeah, Radio Boy.
What's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Oh, Doc.
No plan.
Alright, that laugh was a little too long.
Taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that.
Well, they're not talking about me, so I don't care.
Tell me about it. No sack race for us.
Thought they were going to spill the tea.
Yes, exactly.
Right, keep your eyes out for those projectile enemies.
Okay. Nope. Projectile enemy.
Was that a cat?
I don't know. Reminds me of that episode of Community where that cat was fully evil. And they did not have enough time to explore why the cat was the way that it was.
There was a cat missing on the at the police station. Huh? Ghost. Alright. Drop hazard, yes. Just keep my eyes peeled for any pages. Well, let me see what we have right now. Oh, we've gotten everyone along the way.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow.
In spite of its human mask, to describe...
Oh, that wasn't me talking. Who was this?
It's true what they say about the fall.
It's probably Casey.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time.
Doesn't say his name in that.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak.
That's me. That's where I'm going right now.
Behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Let's see if he actually says that when we get there.
Okay.
Should I be exploring these houses? I'm scared they're gonna throw rocks at me through the window again. I'm not watching the Twilight Zone right now.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible.
You saw the VHSs in Control with just the puppet shows for the kids?
Yes.
Reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Okay. There's probably stuff this way to happen. I'm just gonna go the main way so we can keep. How much time we have left on the stream?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Well, I guess it doesn't hurt. Never mind then. We're not gonna get to that scene that I wanted to check the quote on, so hopefully I can remember tomorrow. Let's see what's up here. Found on the page. Oh, I can run. I forgot. I've been holding down L3 thinking I was moving faster. I see lights right here, which means the enemy should be attacking us soon. There's that.
Or flashback.
There's that. The audio mixing being terrible.
Yeah.
No head injury.
Are we yelling?
Rusty? Damn.
Nope.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Damn.
Please, help me!
Damn, Rusty got.
Rusty just wanted to save the puppies.
Anybody? Help me!
Oh my goodness, look at all this damage.
Help me!
Checkpoint reached. I think we should stop here.
Okay. Seems like it's in the middle of the action, but I guess we're about to kick up a notch. All right, we finished episode 1, and we're now in the middle of episode 2, Taken. So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We will be back tomorrow with more Alan Wake Remastered. And yeah, until then, don't forget to like this video. If you had a good time, you can leave us a comment. Let us know what you know about pumpkins, pumpkin preservation. We put disinfectant on it. That did nothing. So let us know. Anyway, until later. Bye.
Bye.